What this is telling me is that, man, we are really in the trials and tribulations, but fear not, right? It's going to be like what Jesus said, right? He's like, when you know, you will be disturbed. When you get disturbed, then you'll be in awe. And when you're in awe, you will seek and you will know that you are God. Just meaning, like, once you get it, you wake up. Right? So 666 in numerology isn't like 666, yes, the mark of the beast, which is internet, AI. Not saying all technology is bad, like this is good what we're doing, but we're not using it for the right reasons, right? Everything is going to get revamped for the rest of our lifetime. Like, everything is going to evolve and it's going to shift to a nicer paradigm. It's going to be more, not so what it is now. So what's interesting is the age of Pisces, right? This is what we need to learn how to alchemize. It's if we want to simplify the process, this is what God has shown me, okay? We need to have laser focus. And this laser focus is, okay, well, if we don't know what we're alchemizing, then let's look at the root cause. What is the root cause of alchemization? It's the age of Pisces. So the age of Pisces, homies, okay, is a water element, which means emotion. What are we erasing from our DNA? Fear. Emotions stay in our DNA. These are what the solar flares are here to do, is they are to rupture our cellular DNA for us to be able to expel these negative belief systems, right? It's a belief system. It's built in us. We inherit our parents' mental disorders, our parents' behaviors, society's behaviors. Like, it gets ingrained in us. So what are the positive side of the Piscean age? It's compassion, it's intuition, it's sensitive, it's selflessness, it's imaginative. So how can we become more compassionate to ourselves and others? How can we become more intuitive to follow thy way? To figure it out for ourselves and to figure it out with honesty and truth about what we must release and what our intuition truly tells us. Being sensitive, right? Being sensitive is good. Being sensitive to new information. Being sensitive to new information, being sensitive to becoming an open-minded human individual, okay? Selflessness, right? How can you get more selfless with yourself? How can you get more selfless with journaling or seeking nature, seeking understanding, seeking forgiveness, changing your behavior to be that example of what you don't want to be? And imaginative, right? We can't get creative if we don't use our imagination. We can't think outside the box, outside the matrix, if we don't use our imagination. So when we utilize these tools, we transcend, we level up. We take everything that we learned and mastered, and then we go up. We level up in the game. The negative side effects of the Piscean age is idealism, for sure. So many false gods, and not so many false gods. Like, there's only one God, right? It's source. That's all there is. But there's frequency beings, right? There's ascendant masters. It's all in one, but the one main is God. And sometimes we worship celebrities by all the awareness we give to it, or sometimes we worship food by indulgence. Sometimes we worship alcohol or booze or weed, or it's not balanced. And so we create these oversensitive, right? Oh my God, I can't believe you're talking about spirituality. Ew. Bitch, please. Pessimistic, meaning judgmental, assumptuous. No more. Right? So, how do we do this? Well, if we're not aware of something and we learn about it, we're instantly aware. So let's say that there's a dormant emotion or dormant memory or something that is habitual in your replay of life that you don't really know it's there, but it acts out in your behavior, right? If you look at your behavior, how you show up in the world, how you think about people, there's a reason why it's like that. So when we start to really dissect who we are on an individual level to transcend the ego into oneness, right? Like, my personality is me, right? But I had to transcend all the other shit to be like, yo, what up, homie? To create that identity of who I am today. So when we shed light on why we act certain ways, that's consciousness. It's a spark. Boom! Bye! Get out of here! Reprogram. And when we practice it enough times, then we create a new program. Now the 7 years, and it says 7 years of trials and tribulations, right? So there's 7 planets, there's 7 angels, there's 7 chakra systems, okay? 7 means divinity. It's a very powerful number. But it also takes 7 years to fully heal every cell in your DNA structure, okay? It also takes 7 years for you to fully forget somebody. You know, it was funny. I was watching a video because I was in my feels about my ex. It's natural. Got to feel it. Got to release it. And it's like, it takes 7 years for you to forget somebody. I'm like, it's a good number, though, divinity. See? Perspective is everything. What does the age of Aquarius mean? Okay, so when we transcend the pros and the cons of the Piscean age, then, you know, we then can master the Aquarian age, because we're in touch with our emotions. We're in touch with our knowing of being. And when we know our being, we transcend, and we're just who we are. We're just who we are. And then the age of Aquarius is all about humanitarianism and oneness, right? So once you understand the oneness, that's why people share about it. It's a technology, because then it truly unlocks what you truly desire. And like, you know it in your heart, and then you will manifest it, right? Whatever it looks like. You know, you could be a singer, you could be a music producer, you could be an artist, you could be a doctor, you could be, you know, a media agency that helps, you know, aspiring spiritualists get out there. Like, there's avenues of new ideas that you can do, and like charity work. And, you know, the 5th dimension is all about teamwork. It's all about us understanding the code and coming together and then manifesting most abundance. You know, we have to stop looking at each other as competition, especially in the spiritual community, homies. That's a blockage. You know, that's why people are like, oh, how much for a reading? I'm like, no. I know I'm abundant. I know I am the frequency of wealth. Okay? That's how we must program. So this is the technology that, you know, we all are out there learning. And let's just say, man, I'm scared. But you know what? Time is an illusion, period. Time is an illusion, period. And because time is illusion, you have right now. I'm have the intention forever changing my life right now. Exception. That is an acceptance. And then you try again. You try again. You try again. Like, look, I am learning. I am safe, because, homie, I ain't perfect. I ain't no fucking saint. I have shit I gotta work on, and I need to, and like, just because the magnitude of the era that we are now in, every day I get stronger. Every day I'm more disciplined. Every day I honor my gift, and the more I honor my gift, the more I get balanced, right? The more I deny it and don't seek what I feel in my heart that I'm getting led to seek, I get dis-ease mentally. I don't feel good. Man, like, this is a calling, and like, is this you? Or, you know, like, everybody has something that they contribute to New Earth. And that's a light worker, and you are being activated right now. A lot of us are activated, and some are getting activated. This is how we do it, right? We can't just wake up and know everything. It has to be layered down, right? That's why 3 years ago, many light workers are now full term, and now we're now in the age of Aquarius. Okay, now more collectives are waking up. See, and it's just a cycle. It's a cycle. It's an integration. It's a gentle integration. Like, how fucking graceful is that? Thanks, Source. Much love. Yep. Okay, bye.